Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how to mix your guitars with the Odin plugin from Solemn Tones. In fact, it's very simple. As you can see, there are two amps. Because I use the effect pedals of one of them, which makes the sound much more interesting than the effect pedals propose than an amp. A sound I made and see what it can do as a result. So it sounds like a real guitar almost. It's not incredible either, but to make a guitar. So it sounds like a real guitar almost. It's not incredible either, but to make a guitar sound natural is pretty good. Without the effects, we'll just have the guitar in DI in clean. So I'm going to show you in detail the effects and settings I've put in. So we choose guitar 1. I deactivated the Swift to have access to all the key switch to be able to make pitch bend, slide etc. And by increasing a little the humanize and advanced I left as such. So you repeat the same settings on the second guitar. It will be necessary to remember to select guitar 2. Then you separate your guitars in two bus, one bus on the left and the second one on the right. Then you connect your guitars to a general bus to be able to mix all your guitars. So there I added equalizer, a little distortion and a revival to boost the low ends and a little high. For the guitars first I put JSD clip, so this plugin is used to clip an audio signal. What you need to know to mix a guitar is that you always have to clip your signal first, even for real guitars, so to have a detailed guitar sound, and that will also help for the distortion of the amp. I'm going to give you a listen without clipping and you'll see that there will be a difference in sound. So here I activate the clipping. So you can see that we have a lot more detail added as well as distortion. So we always proceed in this way, and then we can add our amplifier. I chose to use Gojira only for the effects pedals, so I deactivated the amp and the microphones and I just activated the EQ, then for the second amp. There I used only the imp as well as the microphones. You can select several types of amplifier, you'll have some that will have more or less distortion. Then I'm going to explain you how to mix your guitars with the settings of the amp, so it will be necessary in a first time, to remove all that is going to be linked to the frequencies, so remove the bass, the middles, the trebles and the presence to be able to play with the gains and the master of the amp, so you adjust the gain and the master until a good sound of guitar comes out. It's also important to disable any effects pedals before, so you really have a pretty good mix space. Then I show you the Mutley band compressor, which I use as a sidechain with the drums and the guitars, but I'll explain more in another video if you want. Then we go to the effect bus, so I added an equalizer to remove all the frequencies reasoning. Be careful not to remove a lot of frequencies or you may lose a lot of details and signal on your guitars. Then here I added a Puig Tech. It's a plugin from Waves that will allow us to attenuate some frequencies but at the same time to boost them. I then added a decapitator to have a deep guitar tone. And then a revival like I showed you before to boost the low ends and the highs. And to finish a reverb, then you have a guitar sound that sounds really good. You can have fun playing with other amps. There are a lot of amps that exist, and that work well with Odin too, I think in particular STL or Tone Forge or Evalva, so feel free to have fun. The purpose of this video is to show you the basis of a guitar mix, and then it's up to you to get the sound you want. I advise you not to copy the mix and not to look for yourself. I have a tip to help you, and that works 100%. It's to listen to one of your favorite music and analyze it well and try to reproduce as close as possible the same sound as your music, and you'll see that by dint of trying you'll succeed. Don't hesitate to join my Discord server, to share your creations, so chat with me and or with the other members of Aghord, so don't hesitate to join, it's really cool. If you have any questions you can ask them for me, comment under the video or post them on my Discord server directly. That was sneaky, bye.